guys, it's Kylie, and in today's video I have a Disney Would You Rather tag. So for this tag, I was tagged by WDW Aristocrats, which is Daniel and Zach, and I will have a link to their channel in the description down below, and it's 10 Would You Rather questions all about Disney. And stay at the end of this video as I will be announcing the winner of my 500 subscriber giveaway. And if you guys enjoy Disney videos and Disney content, definitely hit the subscribe button, turn the bell so you get notified every time I upload, as I post tons of Disney content on this channel. So the first question in this Would You Rather is, would you rather have a free Disney dining plan or a free Plaid, which is the VIP tours for your trip? And I have to go with a free Plaid. I would love to have a person that's able to cut all the lines. They're able to get you literally fast pass for all the rides you want to get on, and so you're able to do everything you want. You also, for some of the tours, are able to go backstage, which is super awesome, and I think that's definitely better than having free dining plan. We don't really ever use the dining plan. We usually just grab snacks and stuff just because of the way we eat. We usually don't do sit-down restaurants, and none of the dining plans I think would be as worth having a Plaid for a whole trip. The next one is, would you rather win a free 2-day trip to a Disney park where you can ride any ride you want, or a free 5-day trip to the parks where you can't ride any rides? You can only trade pins, eat food, ride the different transportations to and from the parks, but you can't ride any of the rides in the parks. And I would rather do the 5-day trip. I don't ride a ton of the rides in the parks. Yes, there are certain staples that I really do love. Like, I love Test Track. I love the Buzz Lightyear ride in Magic Kingdom, but I prefer to just wandering around. Like, my favorite thing to do is just wander around Epcot, try the different foods, pin trade, see all the different sites, see the characters, all of that. So I would definitely rather have the free 5-day trip and be able to do all that than a 2-day trip of riding rides, as I prefer wandering around the parks anyways over riding the rides. The next one is, would you rather win a trip to Disney World, Disneyland Shanghai, and Disneyland Hong Kong, or to Disneyland in California, Disneyland Paris, and Disneyland in Tokyo? And I would rather win the trip to Disney World, Hong Kong, and Shanghai, as I've already been to Paris and California. I think it would be cool to experience Shanghai and Hong Kong, and I do love Disney World. Disney World is definitely my favorite. There's so much you can do there, and I know the other two parks only have one park, so that's why it's even, because it's both trips you get 6 different parks. But I would way rather go to Florida and the park in Shanghai and the park in Hong Kong over the only park that I haven't visited out of the other ones would be Tokyo, so I definitely would want the Disney World trip. The fourth one is, would you rather have dinner at Blue Bayou in Disneyland with Walt Disney or Bob Iger? And you had the ability to ask them any questions you want, and I would say Walt Disney. I've done a lot of projects in school on Walt Disney, and I just feel like he was able to overcome stuff and never gave up, and I think he would have some awesome insight. And I know Bob Iger literally just finished running the biggest company now, and Disney didn't have the same size of a company, but he was able to create Disneyland and build this empire that we all love of Disney, and I definitely have a lot of questions that I would love to have him answer. The next one is, would you rather spend 10 minutes in the Utilidor System at the Magic Kingdom, or 5 minutes in Walt's apartment and 5 minutes in the inner workings of the Matterhorn? And I would choose that one, as I have been in the Utilidor System as part of the Keys to the Kingdom tour. I think it would be so cool to see the inner workings of the Matterhorn and be able to see Walt's apartment, as Walt actually did live in the apartment. I think it would be awesome to get to experience like a spot that Walt actually was, and the inner workings of the Matterhorn definitely seems so cool. I've seen videos and stuff of it, and I think that's so intricate and would be cool to see how the ride works and how it's all built. The next one is, would you rather have Cars Land or Galaxy's Edge closed during your next trip to Disneyland? And I would have to say Galaxy's Edge, just because Galaxy's Edge is also in Florida. So for my next trip to Disneyland, I love Test Track in Disney World, and I know that's pretty much the same ride as Cars, and I loved Cars when I was there in Disneyland, and I definitely would want to experience that again. Galaxy's Edge I could experience in Florida, and it's pretty much the same thing, so I would way rather have Galaxy's Edge closed so that I could also be able to experience Cars Land, as I also love the food in Cars Land. The Cozy Cone Motel has some awesome food, so that's definitely a staple for Disneyland, as Galaxy's Edge is more of a staple for both of the parks, as it is in both parks. The next one is, would you rather have a starring role on a float in the Main Street Electrical Parade or in Fantasmic? And I would have to go with the Main Street Electrical Parade. To be able to go down Main Street on a float would be so amazing, and you're able to see so many different faces, where the Fantasmic, it's one stable show. I think it would be so cool to travel through the park on an electrical parade float and be able to see all the different people and everybody looking at you, where like there's only one set audience for Fantasmic, and I think that'd be so cool to see a parade. I do love parades and think they're so fun, and I always loved as a kid being like a Girl Scout and stuff in parades, so I think that would be so fun to be in a parade at Disney. The next one is, would you rather time travel to the opening of Disneyland on July 17th, 1955, or would you rather time travel to the future to July 17th, 2035 when they're going to open the time capsule? And I would way rather travel to the opening of Disneyland. I think that would be so cool to see. I know they ended up overwhelmed with so many people, but I think it would be so cool to see the beginning and where all the parks started. That was the inaugural park opening, and being able to see Walt at Disneyland as it opened up to all the different people, and I know all the different structural and other issues that they had. I just think it would be so cool to see what Disneyland started as, to see where it is now, and so many differences, but to be able to see the original park. The next one is, would you rather Disneyland reopen the Skyway or the People Mover? And from my experience at Disney World, I think I'd rather it open the People Mover again. I just think that's such a fun, relaxing ride to be able to look around on Tomorrowland, where the Skyway, I don't like as much. I don't like the floating. I do love the Skyliner in Florida, but I think it'd be so cool for them to have the People Mover. I know it's one of my favorite rides in the Magic Kingdom, and a lot of people love it, and I think that would be perfect for Disneyland to add back in. And the last question is, would you rather get to be able to take a photo with any character with no wait and be able to meet and greet with them, or get any Disney pin you ever wanted, or get all the ears you ever wanted? And I would have to go with get all the Disney pins that I've ever wanted. Even though I do love ears, and there's some awesome ears that have come out, I would love to get some of the older pins that I wasn't able to get, or some of the WDI pins. To be able to get all the different Disney pins you'd want, I'd probably want one of everything, but that would be so awesome to be able to see all the different things, and you would be able to complete so many collections, and that's definitely what I would want. There's just so many different things that you can get with pins that I would definitely want to get all the different pins. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tag. I am going to tag any of you that haven't done it. I know a lot of you watching have done it. This tag's been out for a little bit. So any of you that haven't done it yet, please do it. And let me know in the comments down below when you have done it so I can check out your video. And now it is time for me to announce the winner to my 500 subscriber giveaway. So for all those that entered the giveaway, I put their names into a list and matched everybody up with a number. So you should see your YouTube name. Sorry if it's misspelled slightly. I still know who you are. But everybody, there was 24 total entries, and now we're going to pull up a random number generator so that we can calculate our winner. So I'm just going to random.org. I'm going to refresh the page 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And now we double check. We had 24 total entries. So I'm going to put in 24. And then we're going to generate our results. Good luck to everyone. And we got number 7. And number 7 is Singer Family Adventures. Valerie, you are our winner. I'll be reaching out to you about your ears. Congratulations. Congrats to our winner, and I'm super excited to make you your ears and send you your package. I will be reaching out to you so that we can figure out what kind of ears you want, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did. Comment down below any of these would you rather questions, which one's your favorite and which ones you would pick, along with a congratulations to our winner, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!